Hello, and welcome to Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron. Today we're going to do an after-action report on Don't Look Back by Black Site Studios, Lights in the Woods. So let's get started. So here's our table set up for today's game of Don't Look Back. This is Lights in the Wood. You have been hiding from them for a couple of days. Now, out of food and water, you hear over the ranger station radio that an old military bunker exists at the base of hills to the south. After 2 days of hiking, you are so close. The problem is, so are they. So the table setup, we have a normal 3x3 table in a wooded area, lots of natural terrain. All the characters are starting the game over here within 4 inches of the outer corner of table section A. We have strange light tokens placed in the center sections of table B, C, and D. I don't know how well those are showing up in the camera because they're a dark purple. I think I may repaint those later in a lighter purple. There is a bunker entrance, which we're using that well for, section D, the bottom corner. There are no points of interest. We have 12 turns to complete the game. The special rules. This includes dense underbrush. The whole of table section D is considered rough terrain. That's why I put so many stones over there, but it's actually supposed to be heavy plants. Easy pickings. When a character trips, immediately a strange light token will appear under that character. Swing away. This will be a hard one for us to remember, but it's very important because we do have a bat. On turns 10, 11, and 12, the last 3 turns of the game, any attacks made with a baseball bat will roll a crit on a 1 to 5 instead of just a normal 1. There are no lights except for Seth's flashlight. The objective is that at least 2 characters need in 12 turns to make it to the bunker on the far side of corner D. Once a character makes contact with the bunker, they're removed from play and are considered to have escaped. The themed killer are the visitors. The visitors are 3 little aliens. They could end up being more than 3, really, but never more than 3 at a time. 3 little aliens. They came, they saw, they sampled. Their MO is stalking. Their visage is otherworldly. Otherworldly gives them a few things that are new to the game. Driven off. When a gray is driven off, he immediately will appear in the center of the closest strange light token, so you don't get the usual turn away with him. And he doesn't have to come back then on his MO or the terror rolls. Special actions, they come to observe and collect. When a gray moves, it will always stop 1 inch away from its target. If a gray is in contact with the target at the start of the killer phase, it will move 2 inches directly away instead of using the MO. Attacks, mind control. The gray targets the closest standing character or supporting character within 10 inches. In the case of a tie, the players may choose. The targeted character will immediately be moved 4 inches directly towards the closest strange light token. This movement can be affected by difficult terrain. Characters or supporting characters in a light token may not be targeted by this attack. Number 2, abduction. The gray targets the closest character or supporting character in contact with a strange light token. In the case of a tie, players may choose. The target is randomly placed D10 inches from its current location, trips, gaining an injury, and gains 1 point of terror. You mark the target with an abduction token. We're going to be using the special interest token since there are no special interests in the game. And if no characters are in contact with a strange light token, then he gets to use his attack 1 instead. Grays may target the same character or supporting character with both attacks. Traits are whispers, which is going to reduce our effectiveness of doing things within 6 inches of them, and patient. Patient probably isn't going to be a big deal in this game since we don't have the ability to call supporting characters. So this is not really a fighting, as far as the killer goes. He's not really a killer in the normal sense of the usual game. He's going to be more bouncing us around. The other thing that's different, though, is that the strange light tokens replace the terror tokens in the usual game. They're treated in most ways the same way the terror tokens are, but they roll on a different chart when you roll to see the effects of the terror. That's the basic setup of the game. We have 12 turns to take care of this. The characters we were using today are Dr. Grange, the psychologist, Max the Abs with his baseball bat, who's probably going to be very effective this game, Seth Newton of the AV Club, who is probably not going to be the most effective, he usually isn't, and then Chisaki with her sword, who is pretty amazing. So the game begins with, you want to roll a d10 for building tension?
Sure.
Oh, I didn't mention, this scenario doesn't call for the wrecked spacecraft, but we're using it. If you're within 4 inches of the spacecraft, it will cause damage to you because of radiation.
2.
2. That's building tension roll, so nothing happens to the light tokens the first turn of the game. That means a new light token appears in the center of the table. We don't have a killer phase because of that. Oh, I should also mention there are no jump scares in this game. That's the other variation or change from the normal game. We don't have to worry about things jumping out at us from area effect or going through doors. So we go directly to our characters' moves. Just like any other game, the characters each get either 2 quick actions or a quick and a long. I should move my aliens.
I'll move Max. Okay. He can do 2 moves, right?
2 quicks, yeah.
2 quicks.
And he won't have to roll yet because he has no terror on him.
Exactly. I'll move
Alright.
Dr. Grange to go with him if that's... She's going to move the same. Okay.
So Seth only moves 3, but Chisaki is quick. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, so it's turn 2. So roll a d10 for the lights. Something only happens if it's 6 or over. Something does happen.
Yep, 7.
So we have to roll for each of the lights, starting with the one furthest away. That's going to be the one way over there.
D10?
Yes. So that
6.
one is a 6. That one moves 6 inches towards the closest character, which is Max. It doesn't matter because we're all pretty near each other and it's far
Exactly.
away. Let's just do the one in the water first. All right, that one is a 1. That one goes away. And this one over here is a 3. That one also moves 6 inches towards us. And that one's last. 9. That's not good. That one gets replaced with an alien.
Oh.
So the killer now does stuff for his MO. It is his turn. His MO is stalking. He's going to move towards that character. He's never going to more than 10. So we roll a d10. We don't have anything to add to it yet. It's 8 inches. He's going to come prancing at us 8 inches. Because why wouldn't he? Hello. He can do an attack.
This is early in the game for this.
Gray targets the closest standing character or supporting character within 10 inches. The target character immediately moves for it, so I don't think you have a choice. I think you just move 4 inches directly towards the closest strange light token. You're going to be moving 4 inches in that direction.
Damn.
But now it is our turn. So you want to do your move with him?
Do I lose movement in the woods?
If you go in the woods, yes. It's half movement.
So it's 4 exactly to the base. And then I guess 2 more in.
Yeah, if you're doing the whole.
Alright, I'm just gonna go there.
And I can't get there. I could do 2 quicks and a desperate action. That's what I'm going to do. Chisaki's going to do 2 quicks and a desperate action. So it's a -5. Chisaki's combat is 10. I roll 4. I'm successful. The weapon does 2 injuries. No, they take 6. All right, so what did I say, 2?
2.
So that's 3 points on him.
2.
4 points. And then Seth is going to stroll along. Oops. This way. Yeah, we're at a -2 to anything any rolls we make within
Okay.
6 inches because of his whispering.
Right. Right.
All right, that's our turn done. Flip the thing to turn 3. Gonna roll to see if there's any activation. The scary lights.
Right.
It's turn 3, so a roll of 5 or more does it. 5. So they are going to be affected.
Great.
I roll. Oh, we don't. That's fine. That's treated as a 3 to 6. That would have been an abduction roll if somebody had an abduction on them, but they do not. I didn't do a second attack with him. That was a mistake. He should have had his second attack. What's furthest away now? It's probably that one. We only have the 2 out there? Yeah, because she
we took
disappeared.
the third one from
8.
the...
Okay, that one becomes a dude.
Ah, great.
And this one over here, does that count as last if that one happened this turn? When you roll for the last one, it just becomes a guy normally. I think that just becomes a guy.
Oh, wow. So there's 3 of them out there now.
Yep.
Okay.
Usually when you're rolling for the last one, and it's not sure if that's supposed to be the same turn or not. We didn't begin that turn with only 1. They will now. This is the first time we've ever played with 3 killers, because normally there aren't 3 killers.
Exactly.
They all move and then attack, but they'll have to do all their moves and then they do all their attacks. It is the nature of how they work that he's going to move 2 inches back per the requirement mentioned earlier in the rules. He's going to move away. He's going to move forward. Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling for that, though. For the move forward. 7, he can move all the way up to her, but he will not do that. They don't do that. The one that's furthest away, he's zipping along. All right, now we're going to have attacks. We got a bunches of them, because there's 3 of them, and they're all within range. We're going to do mind control on Grange. So Grange has to move 4 inches towards the nearest. There aren't any.
Nearest light?
At the end of the turn, a new one should have appeared at the center of the table. Because there's none there.
Right.
Grange has to move 4 inches towards the center of the table. She's slowed down by terrain, though.
Oh,
So it'll still be the half movement.
so it's 2 to get here, and then I'll put her 1 inch into the woods.
Okay. The second is the abduction. Target with the closest character or supporting character. The target is randomly placed d10 inches away from its current location. So her second attack would also be Dr. Grange, I think, because she's still too close. Okay, I'm going to do him next. He's going to make Chisaki move 4 inches towards that, which is going to be like right at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost right at him. She can't get into the woods. And then he's going to do the random thing to her because she's still closest. Because she can, oh man. The last guy. So Holden's going to move 4 inches towards the center.
Okay. So it'll be 2 because he's in the middle of the woods.
So Holden did the first attack, right? He moved to 4 inches.
Yes.
And that would have to be the second thing again. So he just moved 4 inches closer towards the center one. He's beginning his activation by a light. So he takes, his terror is going to increase by 1.
Okay. He wants to get out of there as quickly as humanly
Okay,
possible.
now all the movement in that last quarter is at half movement. You have to roll for the possibility of tripping.
Oh, because I have 1 terror.
Yep.
So basically, only if I get a 1
Yeah.
is it going to be a problem?
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to move Grange, or?
Sure.
She's out of 4 inches from it, isn't she?
She is 4.
So she takes
right.
a terror. I think what I do is I close with Chisaki, right? Chisaki ignores her first terror, so she does not take a terror.
That's great.
And then she's going to roll at that guy. But I do not have a modifier this time. Here, combat is 10. It's a miss. Well, that's not what I wanted. All right, Chisaki misses. And then I have to move Seth. And Seth is not in a good place here. Oh, I should be measuring the distances too. I think he's in trouble. I don't think he's getting out of here because I think I need to go into woods. My speed is just too slow to be going into woods.
Yeah.
I can't even get in. Now it is turn 4.
Okay.
And so we start by rolling for the lights.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have 4 or higher.
8.
They're going to activate.
Oh, yeah.
So roll a d10 to see how they activate.
5.
Yeah, there's only one out there. Oh, which means,
It becomes an alien.
yeah, but it can't.
But they
because
can't.
There's only every
Right.
3 out at a time.
Right.
So it becomes a 3 to 6. It is beautiful, which means it's going to move 6 inches towards the closest character. I think it's Chisaki. I didn't see her behind the tree. Yeah, because she's at 2. It's going to be Chisaki, and it's going to get to her. That is not good.
No, it isn't.
Chisaki's going to be abducted.
Yeah, it's not good.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that one first. First thing he's got to do is he's got to move 2 inches away. Because he doesn't like to be close to people.
No, because dangerous for him.
He moves the closest character 4 inches towards the light token. I think she is the closest character, and she's already on the light token.
I would say.
So, this is going to be our first abduction. She's going to roll a d10, 5 inches this way. She shows up over here.
And she's like, what the
She
heck happened?
has an abduction on her now. And she also is considered tricked. She gains a energy and a point of terror. An injury. Could you don't add the terror because she avoids her first terror
1 wound.
on any turn, but she does get the wound. I got to remember that though because she's going to take the terror when she activates.
Okay.
No, she's over 4 inches. The other one, we get to decide.
Go for Seth.
Seth is going to have to move 4 inches towards the closest, which is right there, which is faster than he normally moves. And then he's going to do the secondary attack on him, which is going to take him, because of the woods, 2 inches closer to it. And there's one left one. And guess what? Closest person is going to be Seth. So Seth is going to move right onto the thing, which means he's now abducted for the secondary.
Oh, man.
8
8.
back.
Oh, man.
He is never getting out of here. Seth is bouncing all over the place. And he is down, and he does take a hit and a terror. Not good for our start. And now it's our turn.
He could just go there for a short, quick action. He can't do an attack. He could only do the snapshot.
-5.
I could move the little guy 3 inches towards me.
Now, is it distract? Is that a quick?
It's a quick. Let's move him 3 inches towards me. Let's just see how this goes.
When he's distracted, it probably also changes his target.
Now, I want to search. So I have to make an awareness test.
Okay, so now you're at -2. Time 20. There's nothing there.
Grange is going to, thinking she's going to go back.
His
because,
best bet hope is to get abducted towards the trap.
right, truth be told,
He's gonna stand up. Do I move or do I use the light? I don't think he's getting out of here by moving, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the light. That'll stop him from being attacked. Does drop his terror, but he still has another quick. Yeah, I'll just let it go. She's gonna get up. She's gonna go to there. All right, that's us done, right? Turn 5. We roll for the lights. So D10, and this time we want a 3 or higher. Well, we don't want, but 9. Yeah, that's higher. All right, so there's only one out there, though, right?
yes,
And all the aliens are out there.
yes.
So it can't become one of the things.
Right.
So I guess we might as well roll. I think last time we did the number 10, but I don't think that's right. So I think we should just roll for it.
3.
3 is it moves 6 inches towards the closest character, which would be me.
Chisaki?
Yeah, how many did I say? 6?
Yeah,
That's
which
gonna
is
be
right
all the way
there.
there.
Yeah, she's on it.
Boom, it's chasing her. It's their turn.
So the one by Holden's probably the,
Well, we can do that one first if you like.
sure. I'm sorry, Max, not Holden.
Yeah, I do that all the time too.
Yeah,
So he's going to do the mind control because you're within 10. He's going to do his movement. And then he's going to do
counts.
that.
Okay, so 4 inches.
You like my paint job?
Oh, yeah, it looks really good. Okay,
That's his first attack. His second attack, I don't think you can have 2 abductions on you, and I don't think it would matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Attack hold.
make Holden move another 4, which
So
means the
next
other
turn.
one is going to be able to do
Right,
the abduction.
right.
So now you move, roll a d10.
6.
Well, you're not doing well for a deck.
No,
You're
we're
gonna
not.
move 6 inches towards that direction. I forgot about the random movement thing. I bet you can be reading. That was probably wrong. You also take a terror and an injury. This one can't attack him now.
Right, because in the light.
So it's gonna be Grange.
Ah,
So Grange is gonna move 4 inches towards the light token.
well, straight through the woods, I assume.
Yeah,
So I'm
which
only
means
going to
only
do
2
2.
inches.
Okay.
And based on our ruling for the woods, you're now out of his line of sight, so I'm not sure that he can do that again.
Okay.
So instead, I'm going to do it to her, and this kind of resolves the issue about me not having done it on her the first time like I probably should have, because I'm going to do it now. Oh, yay. She moves 1 inch this way. She's now tripped. She takes another point, another wound, and she would have gotten a terror, but she ignores her first terror.
Right. Holden's going to be in the same boat because he has to use a quick action to stand up.
Yeah, but he's not even here. It's Max.
So unfortunately, I'm going to stand up. That's a quick action. I don't think I can do the snapshot because I can't run towards him.
You can.
Right,
It's
but
just going to be a snapshot because it's your second. You've already moved twice.
I thought snapshot didn't include the movement.
It's technically it is a desperate action.
Okay, okay,
But the desperate action on a melee is treated as a snapshot.
okay. I'm at 10 on combat, so luckily I'm pretty good. Come on, really low, really, really low. Nope,
That's not low.
18.
And I'm going to have to do the same thing. So I'm at a -7. I'm normally at a 10. I do get a terror now. I've activated within the space of that thing, and it's my second terror of the turn. So I'm a -7. My normal is a 10 though.
So it's 1, 2, or 3, just like me.
And if it's a 1, it's a crit. Okay. No, didn't get him. This would have gone off at the end of the turn.
Right.
And I think it's going to go off now because I don't think I'm going to stay here. Guess I'm going to go to the woods. Can I get to the woods? I can just barely get to the woods. If I move 2, I can go a little into the woods.
Grange is going to head over towards Holden. She's still going to try and not be the closest one to that light.
All right, so that's turn 6.
Okay.
I think now is when they automatically do stuff. Yep, turn 6. Always roll for fire trocons. We still have 3 guys out there, so we'll go ahead and roll for the 1.
1.
1, that goes away, which means there's none at the end of the turn, so it shows up in the middle of the table. All right, so now it's their go. He's going to move 2 inches away from you, and he's going to make you move 4 inches to the light.
Right.
That was only his first
Yes,
thing.
action.
So he's not actually going to, you're still closest, so you're going to move another 4 inches to the thingy.
So I'm on the light again. Okie dokie.
Yeah, but you're probably going to be okay this time. It's going to need to move 2 inches away, because it doesn't like my sword. It's going to make me move 4 inches towards the light. And that's its turn done. Now Seth. Now I've been saying that trees block line of sight, but he's really just barely in. So I think he's going to be moved out of, he's going to have to go 2 inches forward, then he'll be out of line of sight. Because he's going to have to go to... It's our turn.
Granger. Okay, so I can take 2 terrors off of Max. She can also move. Max.
Okay, so Max is
takes
going
a
to be,
terror.
he's going to take a terror. And he's probably going to do the same thing she just did.
Right.
I think we're all going to want to do that. I'm going to do the same thing with Chisaki, because I think this is what we do. She ignores her first terror. I still have Seth. Seth is going to take a... Did I give her terror for the... I did not. She's not 1 terror now. Well, that was actually 1. She may be at 2 now.
She's at 2.
And he's at a terror now.
We're actually pretty good on terrors, surprisingly.
It's not a really dangerous game. It's
No,
except
the
for
others.
the number we haven't rolled yet, which could take you out of the game. He's going to take 2 to get out, 2 to get there.
Oh yeah, where an alien takes our place.
You could just be out of the game.
Right.
Yeah. It's their turn. So it's turn 7. We roll for the light. Again,
3.
it would normally have just become 1,
Right.
but it can't because we have 3 aliens out
Right.
there. So it's going to move towards. So it's their attacks or their moves.
All right.
They're not all going to be attacks.
Start with this guy. He's the closest.
All right. I think the closest to him is going to be Chisaki.
It's Seth or Chisaki.
That's just about 4. It's like 3.5. Yeah, it's Chisaki, which is not
Okay.
what I wanted. So Chisaki's going to have to move back towards the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now the second move, because they're both in touch with it, is he can actually make one of them go away.
Mm-hmm.
Who does he want to do that to? It doesn't really matter, because in a second the other one's going to do the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to do Seth first, because this guy's going to be able to do the other one on his turn. Actually, I'm supposed to do all the moves first. Forgot about that.
Ah.
They're supposed to. He doesn't need to move, I don't think. This one does have to roll for the move. He may not make it.
How close do
Oh,
they
he
have
makes
to
it.
be to do the abduction?
It's crazy. It just has to be the nearest for the abduction.
Ah.
The other thing has to be within 10.
Okay.
So their ranges are not really an issue. This guy, killers ignore terrain. That's the one that's going to be
That's
dooming
the one.
everybody.
Yeah.
Now it's their attack, son. I might as well do him first.
Mm-hmm.
We'll finish him because he actually did his first.
Right.
He's going to do the abduction on Seth. That's 7 inches this way.
Yeah.
It's actually possible he could benefit from this.
Yeah, exactly.
Except he's now down and takes another hit point. And that's where it's going to hurt him. And then that's him done. This one could make Dr. Grange come back down, which I think he's going to do. So Dr. Grange comes down
I'm sure that's-
it's going to only be 2 inches.
Yeah.
So she's not
She's not quite
touching
there.
it.
Right.
And then he's going to do abduct on Chisaki. 8 inches this way. That hurt. That hurt big time. That's actually going to put her in new danger zone.
Ooh, of the radiation.
She's tripped. She takes a hit.
Another wound.
That's her first terror of this turn. She's going to take a wound when she activates too. This guy, he's going to move you to the purple now.
Right.
And then he's going to do the 10-inch thing.
Then he's going to abduct me.
So roll a d10. And now everybody's been abducted.
Wow. 10. Oh
in
my
that
God.
direction. So she's down
Yeah,
and
that's
has taken
not
a
good.
wound. Yeah, I think we need to get out of here. It's our turn.
Max is going to make a run for it.
We're in a position where we might be able to pull this off.
I know.
It would
that's
be better if this alien wasn't there.
Okay, so he went 4 because that was half. The terrain's bad.
All right, Seth is going to stand up.
Oh, wait, sorry. Move 1.5.
And then he can go 1.5.
Odd amount.
That's going to be his problem getting
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, he's going to limp towards
That all being dangerous terrain, that's where he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Might as well do Grange.
Okay, so Grange stands up, obviously, as a first. All right. An inch to get out. And then I think she can go 2 more inches. And there you are.
Chisaki has to stand. She takes a hit from the radiation poisoning, and she can get right to the edge of the woods. And she ain't getting out because she's still going to be in vision. Yeah. Then we roll for the strange light token.
8.
They're here. Replace the strange light token with a gray. Can't do that. So instead, we randomly place a strange light token D10 from the center. We haven't been doing that right. D10 from the center. We're just re-rolling those. It's in the woods. Movements. He's gonna roll for movement to Chisaki, 1 inch. He's not sure about this. Actually, he should have had an addition of, it should be 3 inches, because she's got terror. Does Grange have terror?
She has 2.
All right, so he can go 10, which he wouldn't want to do. He's just going to come to there. It's going to be the same thing with him, no matter what I roll. 2, so that's 4. So He's just gonna go to there. Chisaki is in trouble. She's gonna be kidnapped again. So he'll just have to put her there is what'll happen. Now she might be in trouble. All right, so the first one, this one, will cause Grange to move 4 inches towards the...
Okay.
Might as well just move her 8, because he's gonna do it twice.
Okay, yeah, she's back there basically.
And now,
The other one.
the next one, now she
Gonna
moves a
abduct her
D10
again.
randomly.
Yeah. Let it be this way. Come on, this way, to the right. No, that way.
All right, was it 5?
5.
That's kind of
This way.
weird. Okay.
I was just trying to see. Okay. Okay, and down.
And she takes a wound.
Yep, and a terror, right?
Yep. And it's our turn. I'm going to Chisakify this guy.
Yeah.
I take a terror. Do I take a terror?
No, not the first time on
No,
your turn.
I haven't been jumped again. I'm not over my fright yet, so I don't have a negative for the terror. I have the 2, though. I need an 8. And I got a critical. I do 4 points of damage.
Okay.
So he's down to 2. Seth is gonna just walk slowly.
Amble on towards the bunker. All right, I'll moves 2. Dr. Grange stands up. That's 1. But I can't go the direction I really want to go because of, well, maybe I can. This way. I was thinking I couldn't because of them. 1, 2, 4. All right. She's not quite in it yet, so she can still go 4. I know they are. I know they are. But you never know.
But right now, I think if we can keep the aliens over here, it may be an advantage. I wish that wasn't Seth walking over there. So it's turn 9. So we roll to see what the 2... this one's furthest away right now, so we roll for it first. 10.
10.
That's not good.
No, it isn't.
That's Body Snatcher.
Oh.
We roll a d10
Oh, no.
for each people with an abduction on it. On a 9 or 10, they are gone.
Ugh.
Everybody has an abduction on it.
I know.
I'm going to roll for Chisaki. Chisaki is the opposite of what she needs.
All right. I'm going to roll for Grange. So 9 or 10 makes us go away, right?
Yep.
She's okay.
At least it's not a high number.
Well,
You wanna do Max?
Yeah, I'll do. Max 1.
Same thing I got.
Okay.
And now Seth. Good.
They were all okay?
I hit my wounds.
Okay.
All right, they made it. That's good.
Yeah, that didn't move. That's actually okay.
That's good. Actually, I don't know if that could happen. That's where the 3 to 6 thing happens. We didn't need to do that roll at all. Already 3 grays on the table, that's a 3 to 6 instead. So actually the marker should have moved 6 inches or towards. So it's gonna come back onto Port Chisaki. That's what would have happened. Because
Okay.
the abduction isn't actually an abduction. It's one of us is an alien. So it can't happen as long as my 3 aliens are on the table.
Roll for the other light?
But we do have, yeah. Same thing.
Same thing.
And it's already
So
on
it's-
me.
All right, let's roll for each alien then.
He doesn't need to go 4. He won't go 4 in that one there. Yeah. Rolling at this point is kind of... the first one's going to attack. Grange has to move 4 inches towards the nearest light.
Oh, right. Okay.
You might as well move her 8 because that's what's going to happen.
Oh, okay, well,
'Cause he's-
basically she's just there.
His second attack's going to be the
Yeah,
same thing.
just there.
Then the next one's going to do the
Right.
abduction on you.
Right.
So you're going to roll a d10. That's not
7?
bad. 7 inches.
All right, let's see, which direction exactly was it?
It's that way.
This way?
Yep.
Okay.
And 7 inches. And she's on the ground with a tear and an injury.
Oh, that's right.
And this one on me can't really move me because I'm already there. But, but it's going to do the abduction on me. Oh dear. 6 inches the wrong direction. And it is our turn. We have Seth in the wrong place.
Yeah, we're doomed. All right.
Seth is going to cost us the game.
I don't even know if he could make it, actually. He
Why
can only go
couldn't
2 inches. Oh, no, he can go 4.
You can go 4
Right.
inches and it's turn 9.
You're right. You're right.
That's fine.
He's fine. So he can go 3.
You can go a total of 3. Yeah,
That's
move
right.
3.
I was actually only thinking of him going 1.5.
Well, he had been in the past because they kept knocking him down.
Right.
He may actually be able to make it. He may be able to make it. That's what this game's going to rely on, is Seth right now.
Right.
Because I don't think the girls are getting out of here.
No, I don't either.
Because Chivalry's apparently dead. I'm going to have to stand up. And do I close with the critter? I think I do. I don't think I can get to him though. But I can walk forward, so.
So she can only go 2.
That's everybody, right?
I think so,
So
yeah.
it's turn 10. We roll for the purple light.
All right. 8.
8. That would be a there here, but they can't do that. So now roll a d10 because it's a new one is going to show up somewhere randomly, a d10 from there.
3. This way.
The fact that the lights are staying near each other is nice.
It is. It's this way. Good.
That's been helpful that the lights are all gathering. The second one. And the third one won't get a roll because it just showed up.
3.
3. It's beautiful. 6 inches towards the closest character. That's me. And it doesn't... I'm much closer than 6.
Okay.
I'm going to be randomly moved.
Okay.
All right, so the aliens. I'm going to do this one first. The character should be moving after the character who's furthest away. So that solves which they're going to move towards.
Oh, furthest. Okay, so over here.
They're both going to go for... That also makes sense.
Okay.
They're both going to move. So does Holden have any terror?
Yes. Only 1. Max.
Okay, so that's
yes.
+1 to the die roll. So this one moves 11 inches, and the other one is 9.
Yes, that's
They're
not good.
booking. The first one's going to do his attack on Holden.
Okay.
Holden's going to have to move 4 inches towards the nearest light token.
Dang.
That's why this makes sense for them, actually.
Yeah, that's not good.
And he can't, you're not on a light token, so his second attack reverts to the first, so you're going to do that again.
Yeah, he'll never make it now.
The second guy...
Oh, but this is, we were using the terrain rules, so instead of 4, only 2.
That's right, that's right.
So-
we use the terrain rules,
Yes.
they do not.
So
Killers
we,
ignore terrain.
he has to go back to where he was, because that makes
That would
2
be the whole
2s.
move.
Yeah, 2
Except the
2s.
next guy's going to do the same thing to you, so now you move another 4.
Okay.
The other guy is going to attack Chisaki, and he can make a randomly move. All right, so it's our go, and we got to think. We might as well just move Seth his 3 inches.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's all he's going to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm going to put him in a light.
Okay.
That'll protect him from being attacked. So he
Um,
won't be sent out of there. The next easiest thing is probably Grange. I think you want to start moving her towards the bunker. Max is not in base-to-base contact. So you could either put him in base-to-base contact, which would give him an attack, if you want to do that, or you could start trying to get him out of there. Your blue eyes, was that a quick action or was that free?
it was free. So I could move 2 inches, I could move the 4, gives her 1 move, so that'll just give her 2 more
Is
inches.
it to him?
They'll put her here.
Yeah.
And that'd be
That's
helpful.
the move. That's the
That
move.
would be helpful.
That's the move.
Yeah, okay, he won't.
Because he still will have to be attacked. He's the
I
one
know.
closest, which means she won't be attacked.
Right, but at least it gets her around the tree, or at least part way around the tree. It gives her 2 inches.
Yeah. Shisaki. Do I try to get Shisaki out of here, which is not going to work, or do I kill it?
Kill the damn thing.
I'm going to kill it. So I have to
If
close.
you can't get out, kill it.
I take 3 terror. What's her fright? I'm still below fright, aren't I?
4.
I'm
No,
not. So I'm
you're
going to have a -1 for that, and I'm a -3
Right.
because of who
But at
he
least
is.
she's a 10.
So I swing the sword. 12. Nope. So turn 11. Roll for the lights.
Low, no.
9 is not low, but
9
that
is
one,
not low.
that's the one that randomly places a new one, D10. So 8 inches
and
that
this
way.
way.
That's
Damn
not
it.
where we wanted
That's
it.
not where we want it.
I don't think it's going to be close enough that it matters, though. All right, the next one, which will be that one there.
Okay.
Actually, that one should have been first.
7,
Same thing. Roll a d10. Now all the lights are coming.
6 that way.
All right, and the last one.
4.
It's beautiful. That one moved 6 inches to me.
Okay.
She's in trouble, tarot-wise. She may be out of here anyway. Their attacks. We'll do, I guess, Chisaki first. Chisaki's going to do, they're going to snap her somewhere. She's going to be abducted. So there was a pretty close game. We only need to get 2 people off the table in the time limit. We managed to pull that off, so this was a win, even if it did cost 2 of the characters. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing it. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask those in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed the video, I hope that you'll hit like, and you'd like to receive further notification for videos like this one or others that may help you better determine how to spend your money or your time in your tabletop wargaming hobby, then please hit subscribe and ring our notification bell. Till next time, cheers.